Twin Peaks. Everyone knows what the fuck Twin Peaks is. If you haven't seen it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go watch it on Netflix. It's an amazing show. My mother described Twin Peaks as great and thought-provoking. My father has no opinion because he hasn't seen the show. Possibly one of the many reasons why my parents are divorced. Childhood trauma aside, it's hard to argue that Twin Peaks didn't leave an impression on television when it originally aired in 1990, clocking in a whopping 34.6 million viewers on its original pilot. The first season maintained these groundbreaking numbers, and even the lukewarm received season 2 gained a good chunk of the original viewership. Unfortunately, not all things were meant to be, as the show had to cease production after the cliffhanger season 2 finale, and the series would remain dormant for 25 long years, with the exceptional exception that is Fire Walk With Me, as well as The Missing Pieces, starring jiving Southern David Bowie shitting his pants. It wouldn't be until 2017 that we would get the return of Twin Peaks. But what if I told you that there was yet another missing piece? A small miniseries overlooked by us Westerners that could very well hold the key to everything? Well, my friends, grab yourself a hot cup of coffee because we're talking about the missing piece of Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks was huge in Japan. No, seriously, the series helped pave the way for the first pay-per-view television station, as well as being the first place to premiere Fire Walk With Me. So what does Japan do with all this hype around a foreign product? Commercialism, of course! Commercials in Japan in the 80s and 90s were a wild west of strange and exotic visuals painted on the television screen, and some Western stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tommy Lee Jones came in to cash in on the mayhem. It was in this environment that Georgia Coffee, a coffee company that's been around since 1975, decided to make a genius play. Let's have our very own Twin Peaks miniseries. In 1993, Georgia Coffee commissioned David Lynch himself to produce a mini-series of commercials promoting their brand behind the Twin Peaks backdrop. A good chunk of the original cast came back for this series too, including Dale Cooper himself, Kyle MacLachlan. The series also introduced newcomer Taki Haguchi as Ken. The story of this mini-series goes as following. Ken is a man from Japan coming to Twin Peaks in search of his missing wife, who has sent him a postcard from Twin Peaks. He enlists the help of Agent Cooper to look for his wife, with the trusty assistance of Georgia Coffee by their side. Together they search for clues regarding the wife's whereabouts, with series regulars making appearances throughout. It turns out that Ken's wife is trapped in the Black Lodge. And in an act of bravery, Cooper goes in to successfully rescue Ken's wife from the Black Lodge. In celebration, everyone drinks Georgia Coffee. The end. Okay, so it's not like Fire Walk With Me, but it's still pretty fucking good shit. The commercials did okay in Japan. However, Georgia themselves was, quote, displeased with the final result, and thus a planned season 2 of the commercials never came to be. What a shame. And that, my friends, is the true missing piece of Twin Peaks. Link to the commercials are down below and are a good watch for anyone if you enjoy Twin Peaks. Also, seriously, if you haven't seen Twin Peaks, it's on Netflix. Go binge yourself on some Kino television. Not like you got anything else going on anyway. Now, excuse me. I gotta get myself a cup of great coffee. And hot. Wait a minute, I don't even like coffee!